Alright, I'm Yungblud on We Found New Music, and this is my single King Charles.
I'll admit I've never been broke, but I have been broken, sharp in silence, just for a token of kindness. This one's for you, King Charles. You messed with the people, took the taxes to fund the evil. Sound familiar? The mindless divide us, and when we need guidance, you give us the silence, inspire us, blindness, and we will bite back, not sitting smiling when they choose to attack. You they own to the first time owns, it's time they know. At the moment they're neglecting a young, and it's real, real scary, been on the 21. Honey, we want your money. Whoa, you wanna give us your money. Whoa, and you might as well throw in your soul. Sorry mate, we're taking your car. I see you just royal pretenders who's over suspenders. You talk about peace but then no one surrenders. No, they don't. From a cynical man with no fucking plan, and when it all goes wrong, there be no confession. Only a digression, a concession in society's aggression will create a phenomenal compression on the heads of the youth. What do we do? Say, what do we do, man? What do we do? What do we do, man? What do we do? Honey, we want your money. This next one is a song I haven't released yet. It's called Polygraph Eyes. Slow it down a bit. She leaves her parents' house around midnight, meets her best mate at the shop, buys some cheap wine and go to space, see the Milky Way, get away from the teenage everyday cliche pressure, absent on absinthe, dancing to bad synth. Saturday night ain't about romancing anymore. Just you getting lit in the queue to the dance floor. Too many blokes are getting heavy when a girl looks unsteady. Blisters on your bleeding soles. Here have my boots, I walk your home. He walks straight up to the front door. Yes, she stumbles on the floor. We all know what happens next. A bit of fun turns to regret. Leave it alone, mate. She doesn't wanna go home if you're home, if you know. Leave it alone, mate. She doesn't wanna go home if you're home, if you leave it alone, mate. She doesn't wanna go home if you're home, if you know. Leave it alone, mate. She doesn't wanna go home if you Daylight wakes her up the next morning, a foreign room where the sheets are blue and not white, no scented candles in sight. Just a stranger on his side says, cheers love for last night. Gotta go forensic, avoid the domestic, get antiseptic and give him the polygraph eyes. So turn your head to the side and light at the real light. See this girl, she had a boyfriend, his name was Zach, and he made her happy, but he couldn't understand. In his mind she was a slag, and when she tried to explain what happened, she was shouting at him for an hour, crying at the top of her lungs, don't leave me here, you the one I love, leave it alone mate. She doesn't wanna go home if you're not, leave it alone mate. She doesn't wanna go home if you're, leave it alone mate. She doesn't wanna go home if you're not, leave it alone mate. She doesn't wanna go home with you. She can't even run, she can't even walk. She slurs when she speaks, but you hear what you want when she can't even talk. She can't even run, she can't even walk. She slurs when she speaks, but you hear what you want when she can't even talk. She can't even talk, she can't even talk, she can't even talk. Leave her alone, mate. She doesn't wanna go home if you're not, leave it alone, mate. She doesn't wanna go home if you're, leave it alone, mate. She doesn't wanna go home if you're not, leave it alone, mate. She doesn't wanna go home if you're,
leave it alone, mate.
She can't even run,
leave it alone, mate.
She can't even walk,
leave it alone, mate.
She can't even talk,
leave it alone, mate.
She can't even run,
leave it alone, mate.
She can't even walk,
leave it alone, mate.
And she can't even talk. Thank you.
19-year-old Doncaster, England-based Yungblud joins us now on We Found New Music. His debut single, King Charles, is out now. He just performed it for us on We Found New Music. How does it feel to be in the US?
It's actually mental. I can't process it yet. I was in New York last week and now I'm in LA and it's just like, basically that sound is mental. It's incredible.
You just played King Charles, so let's talk about that track.
Let's talk about that track.
What's it about? Yeah.
Basically, it's a comment. A lot of people my age right now are not happy with what's going on universally, really, worldwide, because there is a problem, and it's about us not being listened to, the younger generation not being listened to, and people making decisions for us. And it's the whole kind of divide and conquer technique. It's like it's happening over here with a man in charge, and right now, and with us across the pond, it's people are manipulating other people to fight a cause that's basically just evil, and it's happening all over the world. And it's the whole song is a comment on the old Stuart King Charles, that he used to take taxes and fund unnecessary wars, and in 400 years people are still taking taxes and are still funding wars. So what's going on,
Never ends.
Never ends.
There we go.
And I'm coming for you.
And I heard you for the first time on BBC Introducing Live. That was on a Saturday. And we had Emmett Power. We were chatting back and forth. You need to check this out. He gave me the link.
That is literally, that's what Emmett does. He literally just runs up to people like, yo, check this out.
Check this out or else I'll shoot your ears off.
In it, that's it.
Had to have you come in. So we booked you for school nights and this interview right now, right here.
This interview right here, right now.
You are here
in Los Angeles.
So
California.
Excellent. I don't have my second page. We'll just have to do this off the cuff.
Do you know what? Let's do it off the cuff. Let's have you. Come on.
So what else do you have coming up?
So it's been pretty crazy. I'm literally going here, there, and everywhere. Over to Germany for the Reeperbahn Festival, then Neighbourhood Festival in Manchester, Tenement Trail in Glasgow, then Vienna, then Lowlands in the Netherlands. Everything. Then coming back over here for writing and etc.
And that just kind of all exploded for you. You played at Great Escape. Talk about that response, and then you got all these festival bookings.
Yeah, it was so weird. It was literally we got the show really luckily, I think, because we I haven't been going long at all. It's just been a whirlwind. It's like 8 months of madness.
So exciting though.
Yeah, it was like the response to the Great Escape. I think that was it. I was like, I've got this. There's like a load of big boys on, so I'm gonna show them what I'm made of.
That's right.
And then that paid off, and it's just so good as an artist just to see people respond. So it's just so humbling. It's just like, what the hell? You know what I mean? I just wrote this down, and these are my opinions, and this is what I think. And, the song kind of speaks for itself very much. And for people to respond like this, and I'm in LA off a guy who heard me on BBC Introducing.
It's awesome.
It's just mind-boggling.
Absolutely. What are some of your focus topics when you're writing, and what are you writing about?
It's definitely, for right now, I believe that in kind of, there's a global problem. There is, like no one's hiding it. There is, but no one's talking about it. Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, for me, I needed to. It was just like I just wanted to say it. And initially, I thought I couldn't, but I think the right wing and the liberals, obviously I'm a liberal, but the right wing are getting so much power and so much influence because they're saying things in such a way that are totally outrageous, and people kind of go, they're kind of the punk, they're a bit like the punks basically, and people are in this reality TV world that we're living in are so turned on by that. But on the left liberal side, I think everyone's too squeaky clean and too safe. So I want to be the person who is literally kind of fighting for a modern way of thinking, but just saying forget about the narcissistic psychopaths of the past. Let's move forward. You know what I mean? And that's a very big part of my writing process for right now. And it always comes with lyrics. Always lyrics.
All right. Well, thank you so much for the honest lyrics and everything. We need someone like you.
Yeah,
all right, cool. Well, thank you so much. Congrats on all the radio success across Europe, Germany, Switzerland, Netherlands. How's that feel?
Man, it's just mad, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's like to go, as I say, for just be like, do you know what? Let's put the track out. Let's see what happens. Totally independently. It's just been mental, and to find out I peaked at number 44 on the BBC charts. It's just mad. It's like, I just can't believe it. It's so humbling and so amazing, and I'm just getting started.
And now you're here in the US.
Now I'm here in the US.
Ready to take over the US. And,
I am ready to take over the US.
I'll help out.
It's just mad. I've been watching the telly, I've been watching the news, and it's literally like, what has Donald Trump done today?
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
It's time for you to.
That's literally it. It's just a crazy, crazy world we're living in.
That's right.
And I just think it's time for someone to come and say something,
and you're here.
And that's it. I'm just going to do my best and write what I think, and hopefully people will respond to it in the way that after King Charles, it's just been mental.
All right. Well, are you excited for school night tomorrow? Making your US debut?
Yes, there is an explosion coming, California. Yeah, I've been in rehearsals with my boys. My guitarist is at the side of me. Do you want to say something?
Hello, Mum.
And literally, hello, Mum.
All right, Mum.
All right, Mum. He's from Scotland. But yeah, we've been rehearsing non-stop just to make sure we get it right because, yeah, we're in America. We're in America.
We'll end on that, but thank you so much for being here, Dominic. Yungblud.
Yungblud. Thank you for having me.
Yungblud.
Yes! That's how you say it. Yes, Grant Owens. Thanks for having me.
Thank you again. All right, Yungblud on We Found New Music.